Eastern DRC, and call for peace, don't kill each other. That speech which called for peace in Africa today is the most violent speech that is reported about all over the world. A man who called for, I called for peace. That is not being quoted. And then I must be worried and have a nightmare that maybe I said something wrong. I didn't say anything wrong. I know I said everything right. The enemy is just deliberately distorting me. And they will never get to me. They've never done. They will never, not now. Because I now know how they operate. Look at Adrian. We will not allow any of the teams, any of our people, to go and participate in sporting activities or festivals or anything of that sort in Israel that is stolen and continues to kill and oppress the people of Palestine. So we're not downsizing. We're going to withdraw our embassy from Israel, and we're going to chase away the Israeli embassy in South Africa. If we can't do that, then our solidarity with the Palestinians is a lip service. We need action, and not only with regard to embassy and cultural activities, including economic activities. We ought to cut ties with Israel. Anything that is produced in Israel should not find its way into South Africa. For how long are we going to fold our arms and allow Israel to kill those people in Palestine? And when we say Israel, we're referring to the state of Israel. We don't mean the Jews. There are a lot of progressive Jewish people. So we must never use the EFF stand on Israel to perpetuate hatred on the Jewish community. We have no problem with the Jewish people at all. We have a problem with the state of Israel and separate the two. Thank you.
Thank you, President.
Again. And I won in court. The court said there's nothing wrong singing "Kill the Boer, kill the farmer." When do we respect the judgments of the court, and when do we disrespect the judgments of the court? When they favor Helen Zille, we must respect them. When they don't favor Helen Zille, we must not respect them. There is a court decision that must be respected. Those who have appealed it, they must go and fight it in court. We won, and we shall sing this song in line with the court decision. The Court of South Africa, an independent court, has made a declaration on this matter and is closed. This is sponsored outrage by Helen Zille. You know, black people, there are some black, clever blacks who are told by Helen Zille to get angry. Yo, Helen is angry, now we must be angry also. They wait for a Magogo with a wrinkled Botox face. How do Botox and wrinkles go into... That's a face of a devil. A devil. Botox with a wrinkled face. Pretending that she's angry. If Helen Zille was genuinely opposed to this, I don't even want to talk about that illiterate John Steenhuisen. If Helen was opposed to this for real, why didn't Helen join the case? Why didn't the DA join the case when I was taken to Equality Court? Why didn't the Freedom Front join the case if they are genuine? So I'm not going to over-explain myself, and no wrinkled Botox fake face shall make me over-explain myself. I will sing this song as and when I feel like. It's not my song, it's a struggle song. I saw some McG wannabe, one of these podcast people who failed with very low followers, for so his relatives only that are following him. He says, I must educate Elon Musk. What is that? No, the one of Twitter.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. I must educate Elon Musk. Why must I educate Elon Musk? He looks like an illiterate. The only thing that protects him is his white skin. Elon Musk wants to learn about this song. The records are there in court. Let him go and read the judgment. Let him go and listen to my arguments in court. I argued successfully and paralyzed the grandchild of Oppenheimer and said to him, if I were AfriForum, I was going to fire you from this case. When they did an appeal, they fired him. In line with what I said. I said, you are the most stupid lawyer I've ever met. If I was your client, I would have fired you. He was fired. So what a failed a podcast, this unemployed, lack of creative people who go and just take cameras and then do flopped podcasts, imitating McG, faking it. McG is still going to outshine them because of their fraudulent mentality. Copycats. Says I must educate Elon Musk. Refer Elon Musk to YouTube. There is a full clip of the court appearance on that matter, where it was canvassed in a neutral court of law and a judgment was made. This matter is closed. We have no time for nonsense. Racists want to march into our offices. Ne? This is it's not a playground here. It's a revolutionary house. That's why I told John Steinesen that you're a small boy. The EFF is not ANC. Let John try those things he has been doing of marching to ANC offices. He must come and try it here. Let one day when he's bored, try that nonsense he has been doing everywhere. Come and try it. We don't care whether even that day you would have rented black people to march with the DA. As long as you are wearing a DA t-shirt to the EFF office that day, in a disrespectful manner, you will know what the EFF is. Let him try it. He must bring that one with a wrinkled Botox face with him when they come here. We'll teach them. Here is not a place where we're scared of a white man here. Here is the only liberated zone in South Africa. Here. No white man comes taking chances here. Those ones who came earlier, they must thank their God. They must try it again. They must thank their God. It's not a playful area here. You can argue your politics wherever you do. Don't come here. We never go to anyone's offices. We never interfere with anyone's programs. But we are not going to be undermined. We've got everything we need to protect this office. Everything. And we'll defend it with our lives. No one can come and take chances here. So, they must be warned. Nancy Spani is an ANC fraudulent campaign that seeks to take ANC campaigners and poster distributors and volunteers to pay them to do an ANC work. Now Panyaza is trying to counter what I'm saying. He brings a picture of a person who's wearing an EFF t-shirt. Only one person out of so many thousands. Of course, it's South Africa. You can't go past 10 people and not find an EFF person. But that is not the target, and he knows it. Nancy Spani, it's a political program that seeks to empower ANC volunteers and make them work for the ANC in the next elections. So that is the story. And you can't claim it otherwise. Don't come and ask me. That's the problem as journalists. You come and ask us instead of doing your own research. Those people, their names are there. Just go and desktop research. Samkelo and on Facebook. Just on a Facebook. Just go and Google those people on Facebook. You're going to find them with ANC t-shirts. Just take those names and just give yourself time. Let me check these names on Facebook. You're going to find those are ANC Youth League, chairperson, secretaries, activists, ANC Women's League, chairperson, secretaries, activists, because ANC chairpersons and secretaries are reserved for corrupt, much bigger positions, not those ones. Those ones are reserved for Sanko, Youth League, Women's League, and things like that. It's not a lie. Panyaza was trying to counter the EFF rally by bringing people to Orlando Stadium with a bribe of jobs. He failed, even with bribing jobs, he failed. People didn't go because they know that program for what it is. It's a fake program by Panyaza Lusuf. They can scream anyhow they want. That is the only thing they are trying to do to save the ANC, and they will be exposed very soon. Public representatives failures, equal buses, it's not true. Wabona again. You don't do a simple research, which was in the statement. Was this thing of public representatives not in the statement? It was. You know, just go read EFF statement. You don't read the EFF statement. Journalists who don't read is a problem. Big problem. Let's take councillors in Gauteng. They have to give us how many buses? 5? Yes. That's Gauteng. And in Johannesburg, they have to give us 10 because they are closer. The MPLs in Gauteng have to give us how many buses? 15 buses because they are each. And then in the whole of South Africa, in other MPLs, give us 5. So, so 15, but the number is not the same. That's what I'm trying to say. So MPs, then each gives 20 buses. I gave 20 buses from Sesheu. Then Floyd has to give 50 buses because it's from Gauteng. So we're balancing the equation. That's how smart we are. Councillors 1 bus. So Gauteng wants 5, Joburg 10, Limpopo councillor 1 bus, 1. Now, you have an MP who comes from Malamulele, who doesn't give you, out of 20 buses, doesn't give you a single bus, 1. He's a member of parliament since 2014, right? And then you have a councillor from Malamulele who gives you 1 bus. The MP doesn't give you 1 bus. And then I must accept that. You are so used to people not being held accountable. It's not going to happen in the EFF. They are going to be held accountable, and majority of them are going to be removed. They will be listened to one by one, starting from next week, what is their story? And then from there, the rest are going to be requested to leave our positions. Those are our positions. You are saying, am I not scared they will go to the ANC? Let them go. Let them go. I don't care. Why must I think I've got 10 people when I've got 5? Let me remain with 5 and plan based on 5, not on 10. I don't have this other 5. Whether I lose it to the ANC or not, I never had it. So let me struggle with the people who brought FNB, who shut down the FNB. Those are my soldiers. Those are my forces. Sizofanda onye. Ba, bomabina usolwa. Ba uyaga uri ba khaufile ba bangwe. It's not going to happen. Ufedile. If I were them, I will just resign. If they know what is good for them. How many public representatives do you have, DP? 1,200. Right? And then 400 and something doesn't get a single bus. And then you say I must count those people that I've got these people. How are they helping the organization? How? How are they helping the growth of the organization? What value are you bringing? You are told in January to bring a bus. You fail from January to July to bring a bus. Wabanai. I try. If that thing is going to kill EFF, let it kill it then. We are not going to hang around with lazy people. Your stay in the EFF depends on your contribution. We are not on a holiday here. No. Deadwoods. We don't want deadwoods. Go and, you know, SG, I was going to ask you, go and check these people who have not brought buses. Go and check how many votes where they come from does the EFF receive. Go and check them. We're going to check them. We've got a system here in the EFF where once we put your name in, it takes you straight into your voting districts. It tells us how many votes did the EFF get from where you come from. If we can even expose how many votes they got where they come from. These people that you are saying are going to the ANC. We will not have lost anything. At least we will know that we are 600 and not 1,000. The public representatives who brought their buses here, they never felt that they are being punished. They were the most excited. Cooking for their people before they left. It was a festivity, but also a moment to bond together, to share memories. I said to them, Kiri, hey, one day but Lord go whenever you cancelara or useless.